Too many black men are waiting for help, waiting for the system, waiting for someone to save them. It's time to change that. Black men, stop waiting for help and start winning. Available now on Amazon for $19.99 or free with Kindle Unlimited. Stop waiting. Start winning.
This episode is sponsored by Legacy Ink Publishing, where real creators leave real marks. Let's begin.
Welcome everybody to another episode of Conversation with the OGs. I'm Meatball.
I'm Barb. I'm Chris.
And today we're going to be talking about, can a poly relationship be beneficial? What you think about that, Chris?
I think a poly relationship can be beneficial because sometimes you might not want to be bothered every day, all day. So you can have somebody else to bother.
What do being bothered got to do with?
Maybe some days I don't want to go out. I don't want to have sex. I don't want to give head. I don't want to do all of that. You got somebody else to do it.
But as a chick, she might want you to eat her pussy.
Okay.
So you still got to get head?
I said when I don't want to be bothered. She had to wait till I want to be bothered. You have to wait. Him or they gonna have to wait till I want to be bothered. It's a poly relationship. I'm saying, in my opinion, that gives you choices. Because you got, if it's one man, if it's multiple women, okay, I do them this day, you do them that day. Maybe one day we all do each other.
That ain't how that work.
How? Why it ain't? You make your own rules in a poly relationship. So how you gonna tell me how my poly relationship gonna work?
Oh, okay, yeah, I guess.
How you gonna tell me how my poly relationship gonna work? Because you're not in it. So, and when a poly relationship, I feel, okay, if it was me and a guy, okay, we gonna go pick our partner. We gonna pick the partner.
I'm saying that why you feel you got so much control.
Who said I had control?
Well, you said we gonna go pick.
We are gonna go pick. We're gonna pick our partner together.
He may already have somebody in mind.
No, we're not doing that. We're gonna pick the person together.
It's rules to it. She's saying that we're gonna agree on the person.
Yeah, we're gonna agree on the person.
See, me, I'm the opposite. I say no to a poly relationship. I don't think it would work because I think women are very emotional creatures. And so when you're dealing with emotions, it's going to always be somebody that gets jealous because it's somebody else that's probably going to get more attention or be required to do more and things like that. So for me, I say no. Because something, I don't like my own pussy. So I don't want to be bothered with her pussy. I don't want to touch her. I don't want her touching me. I don't even like bitches. Sometimes I hate myself. So my thing is I'm not even fucking with no hoes, period. Not at all. We don't have to be in a poly relationship for you to get outside pussy. Just do what regular people do, cheat and don't get caught.
So are you open to a poly relationship with two men?
Nah, because I might not want to fuck that other guy. I might not feel like fucking him. He might not be good at sex. You see what I'm saying? So if you suck at sex, I just want to get
tag team you.
No, I still might not like how he touched me. He might not turn me on. So I just think it's a headache. You know what I'm saying? But for some people, I will say a lot of people are into it and a lot of women agree to it because they say men are cheating anyway and they're sharing their mate anyway. Why not just make it one big happy family? So I'm not against it. I just don't see the pleasure. I don't see no say so in it. But it could be beneficial to women that like women. It could also be beneficial to women who like a certain amount of men because women are in poly relationships too.
Would you be open to something like that, Chrissy? Two men?
No.
That was fast.
No.
You think that'd be too much for you?
I'm not interested.
Well, for me, I think it's beneficial. Okay. I mean, if you can, I feel as long as you can afford it, because that's what it's all going to boil down to. Because if a woman was to have two men, she's going to have to be able to take care of both of the men sexually, financially. She got to be able to provide for them, cook for them. She have to still maintain just if it was one.
But how many men are willing? But I'm not saying you do have men out here that would do it. But how many men are actually willing to share their woman?
I don't think many.
I think so. If a man is in a relationship like that, I would just think, does he even care, or is he there for beneficial reasons?
You know, my biggest concern would be if I was in a relationship like that, it was two men. I'd be like, man, this nigga dick can't be bigger than mine. Because if this nigga dick bigger than mine, you know what I'm saying? I'm straight.
Lost the race.
You're right. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's things more so like that with a man. And I'm worried about what my friends would be thinking like, damn, nigga,
You got another.
Both of y'all be fucking old girl, nigga. How y'all? Do he nut in her and then you go behind him? You know,
But I don't think people are gonna go that deep into your relationship and what you do. I guess what would be questioned is what type of man are you? Because how many men, like I said, are willing to do it? Women do it for beneficial reasons, like you say, financially. Then hey, it's comfortable. If you like girls, you got your girl on the side. You don't want to fuck him, you and her can fucking. You know what I'm saying? So it's beneficial. So for a man, I'm just thinking he would do it for beneficial reason. But what would be the benefit?
Well, the thing is, he probably homeless.
You say he probably homeless?
Homeless. No, what I'm saying. And now she's providing a
he need a
share some pussy.
Well, he's getting some pussy. He got a place to stay. So
and then he probably gets some outside pussy. Still.
But maybe. But you said, why would a man do it? I think if a man is down on his luck, you know what he gonna do? What he got?
I think it's more common for multiple women and a man than it is multiple men and a woman.
So why would you say that?
I don't, because
I don't see many men, because men have egos. And like you said, the nigga can't have, his dick can't be bigger than yours. So with that being said, if you get a peek and see that his dick bigger than yours, you gonna be like, oh no, we can't fuck him no more.
But women,
exactly.
I mean, Chrissy, I disagree because women got egos too. They got pride too. So when you up there rapping, her booty bigger than mine, or she sucking dick better than me, or so it's always somebody that's gonna be able to do something
it's different for a man, because a man is not a man. In my opinion, is not going to willingly share anything.
A woman won't either. She's not willingly doing it. She's only doing it. I think women do this to just pacify their men. Mm-hmm. You know, to make their man happy. And then once they get it, how many videos of Dre Santos that we done seen that girls get into the relationship and then they get mad, like, why she still here? Why you still fucking with her? So see, once you get in it, you can't get in it and change the rules.
You can't get in and change the rules.
It's either you in it or you ain't in it. So for women, I just say I don't understand why women put themselves in situations like that to make somebody happy, because if he don't want you, he don't want you. If he wants you with another woman, it doesn't matter what you do. He got that woman, then he gonna want another woman, then he gonna want another woman, and you still gonna be the bottom feeder. So what difference does it make? So I don't.
Bottom feeder.
A lot of women might just say they. A lot of women just want the option to tell me what's going on and give me the option.
Okay, so why?
Give me the option to yay or nay.
So why can't that just be said than saying let's be an apology? Let's just say okay.
Okay, and there has to be a discussion for it to even occur.
Right,
so you agree to it.
Okay, but listen, this is what I'm saying. We don't have to be in a poly for you to be out there cheating. You see what I'm saying? To me, being in a poly relationship is just allowing a man to have multiple women. You can do that cheating. So the difference between a poly and cheating, one you know, one you don't know. So my thing, just say I'm a cheater and this is what I do, baby. You down or what? Most women ain't gonna, but I can tell you right now, it's so many women that deal with their men that cheat. They cheat the first time. Oh, I'm leaving him the second time. Oh, you ain't leaving no motherfucking way, so just let him cheat.
I'm going to chime in. My thoughts is this. If a woman like women and she also like men and she's cool with like Chris said, some days she ain't gonna want to fuck, some days she ain't gonna want to be bothered. It's like between all three parties. So the conversation is had. I can't really see a man cheating if you already having your cake and eating it too. You coming home to two different women. You may pleasure both of them. You may pleasure one and vice versa, and they pleasuring each other. So I can't see a man actually going out cheating. You know what I mean? If you're going to cheat, why not just cheat? If y'all already in a poly relationship, your girl is down for it, the man is down for it, or whatever.
Okay,
why can't y'all just go out and find another woman together?
Because Chrissy just said it herself. She said it's rules, and that you just can't keep adding women and women whenever you feel like it. You have to have a conversation about it. So say it's this one particular girl that he wants added to the group, but the two women like, no, we straight, we don't want nobody else. But he won't. That's the bitch he want. So you think he just gonna say, I ain't gonna fuck this bitch because they don't want her in a relationship? He still gonna fuck her. So I 1 out of 10, yes he would. If that's what he really want to do, he'll fuck her. I'm not saying it's gonna fuck up anything, but I think he will still fuck her regardless.
If you got two women, y'all in a poly relationship, and
he might be tired of that pussy.
They on the same page. How can you get tired of
He getting these hoes every day. This the same pussy he going on to. He know they thing. Y'all throwing that wagon the same way. Y'all sucking dick the same. Now he want a new ring up in there.
I saw. See.
He wants some new pussy.
See, Barb,
He
you
might have
are-
had them for 2 or
Barb,
3 years. He's sick of that pussy.
You out of the threesome game. You ain't never been in there.
I'm just saying.
So all your shit is hypothetical.
I'm just saying it could work like that, though. It's possible.
I went out last night. Pretty much everybody was couples and all that, married or whatever. I saw a guy sitting with his wife. They said they've been together 34 years. The guy was chilling, but the wife was, goddamn, she got a fat ass. She remind me how men be out. So women are attracted. If you in a population, women gonna be attracted
They
to
gonna
women.
more than likely bring them
So
to one
she's
too.
gonna. You don't have to sit here and go out and shoot moves and all. If this is your woman and she vibing and y'all got this type of chemistry, she on the same tip you on. Right.
Hey, Dre, I got a question for you. When you was active and you was out in the streets doing your thing, because you had more threesomes than anybody I know. So when you was doing that, was that ever got boring to you when you say, you know what, well, I got these 2 women here and they get down together and I come in? Do you ever say, well, you know what, I need 2 more, which is now 4?
What?
Answer the
You come at the
question.
same time?
Yeah.
You know what? I've never did a a foursome. I've never did a fivesome.
That's an orgy, ain't it?
I'm just listen. It's an orgy when to me it's more than one man.
Oh, okay.
If it's just you the only man,
You can't keep up.
Change the subject.
I think I can keep up.
You can't
But
keep up.
let me answer that question. I've never did more than a threesome. It's always me, maybe 2 other women. I've never felt the need to add other women because 2 is always enough. You see what I'm saying? Then I come from paranoid. I got to be able to watch it, motherfucker. If you got too many women in there, motherfuckers in your wallets, in your pockets and shit. So I gotta see everybody. If I got me and 2 women, 1 here, 1 there, and we all in there, I can watch what the fuck is going on. So
Well, you know what? We need to sidetrack a little bit. We need to do an episode where how you can introduce how to get men to get women to do threesomes. Because, you know,
all they gotta do is get some money, ball. The money gonna get the threesome.
What you mean introduce women do them now? They doing
No,
They ain't
I'm
doing it
talking
for no
about. I'm
bars.
talking about. See, Dre have the ability where he can make a woman feel comfortable with another woman to make her.
Why is it that he's
No,
making
no,
her
no,
be
no,
mad?
no, no,
It
no,
could be she's
no,
already
no, no.
interested anyway.
That's
She
what I
could
was
be
gonna say,
already
Barb.
He
interested.
just ain't gonna say nothing.
Listen.
Yeah, she
Until it's
be
brought
already.
forth.
So since he's opening the door, she only comfortable because she know he accepts it. So she's already like, damn, I want to do this, but damn, all right, he down with it.
But he
So-
can have the same woman and she'll do it with him, but she wouldn't do it with me.
I just feel like
because
it.
you born.
You probably make her
And
uncomfortable.
boy, and
You
you
judge
got
men.
too many rules, and you strict. You don't like to get down nasty and dirty. You got to have your lingerie on, your hair. Your hair got to be. See, you don't want to get down. They want to get nasty.
Hold on.
You don't want to do all
I don't
that.
know all that is.
What you do? But Barb said you gotta get down with that.
Trying to slip that shit in. Oh, dog, I ain't doing all that.
But no, what I'm saying, you are a conservative sex person. You value your sex. See, some girls don't want no value. You want to say, baby, you put
They
your
wanna be
lingerie.
nasty.
They just want to get down.
What
You want.
do nasty look like?
You want to go.
They want to be slutted out.
They
You remember
yeah,
when
they just want to be. You want to
homie
be.
was on here talking about? Some women like to be taken down through there. You can't always carry her to the bed and all that.
Yeah, they don't
You
want to do
gotta
that shit.
pull your dick out and Bella on the
You like
rocks.
being took down with that?
Well, every once in a while,
See,
I
What
like,
do that look like to
I like a
you?
little roughness every once
So
in a
that
while.
Passive
Slap-
aggressive.
Choke.
You gotta
I mean,
be
I'm trying to
passive
understand.
aggressive.
What I'm
Sit
saying
down
is that
there is.
if I had a choice, if I had 2 men, if I had an aggressive man compared to someone who was a passive man, I probably would cheat on the passive man.
See?
Because
I'm gonna have fun with
I
that
would want him to get. I have a side of me that I like to break out every once in a while. So if I break out that side and he be like, oh no, wait a minute, hold on. See, I used to, can I have some pussy? Nigga, bitch, bend over.
Yeah, how you gonna ask
Yeah,
yourself that's supposed to be yours anyway?
You
You
see
should
what I'm
never
saying? You got
have
some
to ask.
guys who like, you feel like having sex tonight?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
we're not doing that. You ain't
But
gonna
the
ask me
hell,
no
I'm in
question.
the bed, butt ass
How
naked,
you
nigga
gonna
just
put on
flip
your
you
throat?
over. You know what I'm saying? But
spit in his hand.
so what I'm saying, passive versus aggressive. Aggressive will win all the time when it comes to women for our sex.
And
A guy that's passive, he gonna win as far as keeping the bag and the money and things like that. And she's gonna tolerate you, but she's gonna cheat. She's not gonna be cause it would be boring sex.
So you feel the same way?
Yeah, I won't. Yeah.
So you saying
all
pretty
women
much
feel that
good
way.
men?
I'm not gonna say that, but sometimes we don't have to do it the right way all the time. We ain't got to go to the
But if a man,
if I'm in the house kitchen,
but if you have a
cooking
good
or something,
man, a good quality man, and he's not an aggressive man, because you can't. I don't think you got aggressive.
you don't have
people.
to be aggressive in
You don't
order to
have
have
to be
fun.
aggressive to
You don't
have
have to be
fun.
aggressive in order to have fun.
You gotta take
You just
it
gotta
out
spice
through
it
it.
up. You
Like
just
if
gotta
I'm in
spice it
there
up. Can't be
frying
boring.
that bacon and my
Bitch,
cheese
over.
taking out, and you might be like, bam, over the grease.
And the baby walking in with the diapers.
Well, the
on.
baby ain't no damn baby in the house. Baby might be at
Baby look like
the baby might be in school or anyway. You might be at the park. Everybody want to jump off. And remember when we was kids, we used to do that Bella out. Look crazy
Yeah,
shit.
but you know what? Certain men, see what I'm saying though. Certain men wouldn't do that because in their mind, I want to respect my woman.
And those are the ones that lose.
That's right. But see now, them is the men that women want. But they would cheat on a man like that for a guy that's walking around.
Because a woman
he got his
doesn't
boxers
feel like
on
that.
and some Timbos on.
Okay, get back to a woman doesn't feel like that's disrespectful. How is that disrespectful to your woman?
Well, because if a man said, well, you know what? This, we didn't talk about that, or we wasn't in the bed, and like some women want to let me freshen up first. But if you just woke up and you in there cooking breakfast, you ain't even took a shower yet. He walk in there and just bend you over and running up in you.
Women like that.
But
That's that grimy nigga. He grimy. Like get him in
You
there.
see them smiles? They both got voice. They like that type of shit.
Shut up. I ain't
nigga come up to your job and bring you some lunch, and you know what I'm saying, he got you topping him off, and then he take you in the back seat. You got certain men that would never do they woman like that because they feel that's respect.
But you know what I say to girls?
But y'all do it at the guys at your job. The guy at the job, you'll give him some pussy in the back seat.
You ain't clean. You ain't took no shower.
They
You worked all day.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is this. I had girls say, "Oh my God, I can't have sex after leaving the club. I have to take a shower." Bitch, if your nigga come on there and that anaconda is on hard and he like, let's get it. By the time you go take a shower, he's soft and
turned
sleep.
off, yeah.
He turned off. So my whole key thing, what's nasty about that? That's nasty. What's nasty about that? I don't see nothing nasty about that.
Nasty,
You gon'
she
get
got that other nigga.
you
nut
gonna
running
get
out the
dirty
hole.
anyway.
Yeah.
So my whole key
That's what
thing
it
when
is.
it comes back to being in a poly relationship, I just think it's just if you down for doing it. I don't really think it would work once again because I say women are emotional. Women get caught up in their feelings. They gonna share you for a minute. Now I don't want to do this no more.
I think it'll work as far as that. Not if it don't work, I don't think that's the reason. If it don't work, I'm gonna tell you the reason I don't think it worked because a lot of people want to do shit, but they don't want to be judged by their friends, their family. So that's why they have a down low relationship with other women and all that. Like then you got a few that's flat out from the old school that's not going that way. But the newer generation, they definitely want.
Oh, they into that. The new generation, they don't care because they say it's open love. Just do whatever. They don't care.
So, Bar, how much do you think financial benefit plays in a person even accepting that type of relationship?
What, in a poly relationship?
Yeah. Do you think a woman would do it because this man, he just got a football advancement?
I think a woman would do it anyway to be beneficial and satisfy her man. A lot of women do things to satisfy their man, thinking that, okay, if this is not working, it must be something wrong with me. Let me add another component. But my whole key thing is that if the relationship, well, what I'm saying, but if the relationship is not working, example, me and you in a relationship, it's not working. You saying let's spice it up. We gonna add Chrissy to the relationship. Now we spicing it up. Once again, remember, it's still not working between me and you no matter what. So now Chrissy is added to it. And it can still be
not working.
It's still not working. It's something still missing. So
that's because women are territorial. Y'all motherfuckers are territorial.
But how is that making it not work?
We're territorial, but we're not gonna allow another man in there in the picture anyway.
Yeah,
I've never met a man that said he don't mind sharing his girlfriend or wife. I've never met a man.
I agree with that. I don't know
because men are different now. They're different.
So
different.
If you decided to be in that type of relationship and you watching your man have sex with another woman and he tearing that motherfucker up and you wonder in your mind, why he fucking her better than he fucked me.
That wouldn't bother me.
It's new pussy.
That wouldn't bother you?
No.
But it
would bother some other people. Well, first off, I'm not even gonna sit in there and watch.
Why would you?
No, I'll be up front watching TV.
Well, that's not
till
a
they call
poly
me in.
relationship.
You gotta be able to be tapped in when your time is
You gonna tap in?
We gonna
You gotta be tapped
We
in.
gonna do like the WWF. Tag in. Now it's my turn. When it's my turn, I don't want you in to get out.
So you don't want the woman in there while you have
No. She gonna do her thing and then he gonna ring the bell and I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
go in.
again, those are your rules to your poly relationship.
I mean, if I was ever in a poly
That
relationship,
shit ain't gonna work for a man. As me, if I'm
Yeah, I
your
don't want you
man,
to stop. I
I'm
want
gonna be
you to keep
like,
going.
you gotta go, cause you the odd motherfucker out. She down for the party because we might might have a group session.
Yeah,
You saying you ain't
while
with it.
she riding,
You gotta go.
while she riding me, I want you licking her ass.
oh no. I just told you I don't like men sometimes, so let alone I'm not fucking with others. I know what pussies do. So I don't want no, I'm good.
See, that's
I
why
don't
you
want
got
no
to
cat.
go.
So if you decide to be in that type of relationship, would you be okay with the man getting busy and
You gotta join
You
in.
gotta
You gotta
engage.
you gotta do something.
so would you attack the woman or would you attack the man?
Whichever I feel. Both, sure.
Wow.
Alright, do both y'all.
Yeah, see, she's down for it. And I mean, long as she's down for it, then it's good.
Yeah, it's just-
but I wouldn't be
depends
the
on what the
woman.
person-
I'm not gonna. What I'm saying, it would be a problem for women who do it to pacify their men. See, she's down for
I might
it.
be doing it to
That's what she's
pacify
down
myself.
to do. So, say for instance, for me, if I'm doing it, I'm gonna do it to pacify my man and make my man happy. I'm not down for it for real, but okay, I'm gonna do this for you to make you happy. So for me, I wouldn't even do it.
So you're pretty much what you're saying.
You in there.
But
You
you
look
do
at-
have some women to do it to pacify. Shut the fuck up.
So your relationship's already over once you accept that in your head.
Yeah, it's done.
See,
So why would
I disagree.
So you gonna be cheating out
No. What I'm saying is that I would never agree to a poly relationship because I already know I'm only doing it to pacify him.
Yeah.
You have a lot of women that do things to pacify me.
No, I'm not doing it
So
to pacify
if you
no man.
if you gonna say I'm gonna get in this relationship because I know things not working between us, he wanna spice it up, I'm gonna make it better. I'm really not down for it. What's gonna happen? The relationship is gonna go down the hill anyway. So what you
I
going in the door to
disagree.
suck a pussy for? If you don't wanna suck no pussy because he wants you sucking pussy?
Listen,
Nah,
once
he ain't gonna suck no dick for me. Is he gonna suck a dick for me? Cause I might want to see how it look. He not gonna go there and suck no dick for me. So why I gotta go suck a pussy for him? What the hell y'all live? I'm just serious.
Well, Bird,
Am I telling the truth?
I think you just talked yourself out of a relationship, bro.
I'm just telling the truth. No, I ain't
You
talking
ain't
about
no longer be in a relationship.
What I'm saying is that me and my man, he's not even gonna ask me that. What the hell? I'm saying,
For you to ask a man if he gonna suck some dick, that might cause a reaction that you might not like.
no, what I'm saying is no.
For the average man, that's gonna cause a
But
reaction that you don't
Quincy, do
want.
you understand what I'm
I
saying?
understand what you're saying, but again,
I'm not
that
talking
might
about.
cause a reaction you're not ready
Listen,
for.
I'm not saying guys, but what I'm trying to say is that men ask so much of women, but you might have some women out here that wouldn't mind watching
If my man suck another nigga dick, well, we can't. I don't watch you.
You never know. You got girls out here who like
I
down
don't
low
like
brothers.
that. I don't like that.
Let me explain something. I've been in a few threesomes, and all it's a conversation that has before it go there. Yeah, you can pretty pick up the vibe if she like women or if she's even curious.
Okay, I got a
So
question
that's
for
what
you.
you
I got a question
initiate.
for y'all then. So what happens in the relationship when the man want the threesome, but then all of a sudden the girl is no longer interested in him, she's interested in the girl? Because I've heard a lot of girls tell me the way they got turned out is that they did a threesome and then they no longer wanted to fuck with the man no more, they just wanted to fuck with the girl. How does that make you feel as a man? Nah, she don't even want to fuck with you no more.
Well, me, I've never had that
No,
problem.
I'm just...
So I don't know
But
how.
I'm saying,
I don't know how
okay,
they deal
so
with it.
my thing
I've
is,
never
I
had
would
that
wonder
problem.
how would a man, okay, not how would it make you feel, but if it did happen to you all, how would you handle the situation? Now she don't want to fuck with you no more. She
You in
want
the
pussy.
books. Once you in the books, you gotta think. At least the men I know, you can't sit here and say, nigga, you lasted 2 minutes. Your dick small. You can't get me with none of that shit. Cause once you in the books, you are in the books. Nothing else
Now, how
matters
did you
but
feel
the books.
that you had a relationship, a threesome, and then all of a sudden your girl no longer interested in you no more? Now she just want cat. She don't want the ding dong no more.
I probably say some unpleasant things to her.
Well, why would you say you introduced her to this life? So why would you be unpleasant?
Well, you asked me.
And but I want to know, why would you be unpleasant?
I would be very unpleasant because at this time I feel like she betrayed me. She betrayed our whole agreement. The agreement was for us to double team her. All of a sudden now you want her all to yourself and cancel me out. So
Yeah,
I feel a certain
but it
way about
happens.
that.
It happens though. It happens to people though.
But then with some majority of the time when that happen, they be using a strap on. I don't want plastic dick.
Hey,
Because
listen.
ain't that much
Girls use
ain't that much carpet.
Well, my thing is this now. Why would you
It'd be a penis with
My
two
thing is
hands on
this
it.
now. Why you against
I be
plastic
wondering,
dick when
like,
you
how
got
you
the
gonna do
butterfly or the pistol stick you sticking up in you
What is
every
that?
day, laying down?
I don't like toys.
Well, some girls like toys and butterflies.
So
and
you
shit.
just get it, just.
I don't like toys.
I don't like toys either.
I don't like toys.
What the hell you need toys for
boring,
when we
man.
out here?
You need
If I need a toy, then that means something wrong with you.
Absolutely.
So you like a thumb in the butt, him playing with you, and then he.
I don't like fingers.
Oh,
I don't like fingers
all
either.
women like the
We didn't already had that conversation when I said that.
To me, that's when we was 15 and 16. I want straight dog. I'm not fucking with no fingers.
So,
You
nah,
put your fingers.
nah,
I don't like fingers.
Now,
I
you don't like toys. You don't like
I don't
fingers.
like- I don't like
so
toys.
You just want.
I don't know.
That's it.
It
So you-
depends.
Nigga, what's a foreplay in that tongue? What you got? You
I don't even like that all the
bless
time.
you with tongue.
Look, I don't
The
even
hell
like that
you
all the
using your
time.
fingers for? Be creative. You got tongue. She got all type of shit. Use your lips.
No, bro.
Do something. You ain't got no.
I thought all women like toys.
No.
I thought all women like.
You just have to introduce.
I probably ain't never been introduced properly, so.
And I don't see no interest. And see, a lot of women have toys. I heard this too.
Or they own them. They
It's
do
not
own them.
just for themselves. It's because their men don't pleasure them. So after they have sex with their men, they go pleasure themselves.
I'd be sick. If
A lot of women
if
have
I
said
jump
that.
off the top rope and she go in the bathroom
But
and
you
pop
have to
that motherfucker
understand, a
off, I'd be
woman
sick.
doesn't always come either. You gotta understand, just because you coming don't mean she coming. So a woman may not climax when you climax. So what you gonna rest up and go back and make her climax? 1 out of 10 niggas ain't going to 2-3 rounds no more.
When she
So
washing up, I'm probably walking out the door.
yeah. So while you walking out the door, she just
Hey,
go
Trey,
to the
so
bathroom.
is it important to you when you having sex with a woman that she have an orgasm, or as long as you come,
It
you
depends.
good?
It depends if I'm into her. If I'm into her, me getting her off turn me on. If I'm into her, she a dusty foot. I'm fucking through the pee hole. I ain't even trying to get naked and comfortable with her. Pull my shit through the pee hole, and I'm out of there.
So is it important to you guys when you having sex with your man that you pleasure him, or as long as you get off, you good?
Nope.
I think we both should get off.
I think I get turned on pleasuring a man.
Well,
So you
you know my selfishness.
Cause that's gonna turn me on. You turned on.
You know my selfish ass. What turns me on is that we both get off. Shit, hell, cause I'm gonna be mad if you get off and I'm at the tip and you like, oh, and I'm like, bitch, I was right here. What the fuck?
He'd be like, Barb, I got you next time, Barb. Have
See,
fun.
that's gonna make me mad. That's gonna piss me off.
So when you come, are you willing to keep going so your man can get off? Or when you come, you
yeah,
go?
why wouldn't you? You gonna stop?
I mean, when women say when she comes, she be like, you better hurry up. I'm finna come. You better hurry up.
Oh,
and
no.
when she come, they be like, listen, the whole mood change. You got some selfish women out here.
No, that ain't how that.
That's if she
That ain't
come
how that
hard. You got a few that come like super hard like that, but for the most
That ain't how
part,
that
women like to keep going after they come.
Yeah, you
'Cause
keep on
They be trying to
going.
get 3 or 4 of them motherfuckers easy.
Yeah, but back to the polys, you know. Would you be interested in one yourself? Because you never had a
He
threesome.
definitely.
I would most definitely appreciate kindly if my girl said, you know what, surprise, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
But you
like,
don't even like it. But you've never even done a threesome.
that's right.
Have
And,
you?
and no,
So, but you have to-
I would tell you this. I love the idea of it.
Just haven't had
you
the
want-
opportunity.
So you want
haven't
your
been presented the
girlfriend to
opportunity.
present you the opportunity.
I would like to walk through the door and they both going at it, and I stand there and watch.
Oh, okay.
And
That's
then
what's up. Absolutely.
I would start taking off my clothes.
But you wouldn't say to her, let's
So-
do one.
Well, I don't. Well, women just for some reason when they deal with me, they just won't do it.
Because you're conservative.
No, he got the
You're
nice
judgmental.
guy.
He had that, yes.
You
And
got
that's,
the judge
so
that
this is
demeanor.
what I would say to you, boy. I wouldn't say she wouldn't want to do it. She probably is scared of what you would think of her.
Absolutely.
Because of
You're
how you
judgmental.
act and how you carry yourself.
So you just think, well, I will promote and say, let's try this. I want you
But
to go
see,
get
now
a girl.
what I'm saying, but if
But
you
you wouldn't
say,
want to pick the girl too?
Listen, I would just be glad to be Hey, listen. I'm coming in here at ground level.
Okay.
I don't know how this works.
So you wouldn't be judgmental of her.
You be like, okay,
because
I would be very appreciative.
Because see, you seem harsh, and so I don't even think it's because she wouldn't want to do it. She just can't what you would think.
I would tell her thank you very much.
You would be like, well, how long you
tell her when can we do this again?
Okay.
But what I also would say, it ain't gonna be no round two. And if she turns me on and I bust, I just tell her I got you when we get home.
Okay.
You know, because I don't do all that round two,
But it don't
round
matter
six.
because if you bust, then the girl can get her off.
Well, I would watch and I would appreciate
And
it.
you probably get off again.
It might be that round two.
It might get you together. It might get you together.
I have never yet met a woman that I've been with that said, you know what, I will give you a threesome. I would ask.
She not gonna. It's all about how you.
It's about if you ask.
But Dre, I need to read your book, bro.
Man, you
I don't
got.
think you gotta have no book. I think you just gotta pull it down a little
No,
bit.
you gotta look. He gotta look for the clues. Barley don't look for the clues. The
Like if
clues
y'all
is
out and she
always
pointing
there.
out women for women, like you see that.
I have had girls and Drake told me, boss, she gets down. I'm like, no, Drake, she ain't like that. Drake was like, I'm telling you, Drake go out there and talk to her, and she admit, yes. And I'll be like, God damn, I've been
You
fucking
gotta-
So you just ain't got the touch.
Nah,
I just don't have it.
It's the words. It's the way they touch each other, the conversation. Just like y'all had the girl that was walking up the street and she came in here, was like, oh, she was bad, this, and this. And I flat out said, well, I know you fuck with girls. I just don't know how long you been fucking with girls. She was like, what you talking about? I said, you fuck with girls, huh? She's like, how did you know that? I said, I can just tell the way you was talking about how nice looking this girl was. You know what I'm saying? So it's always the vibe. You got it.
And girls mess with girls nowadays, so you never know. And like I said, if it's an interest to them, a lot of women ain't gonna say, "Damn, I like to," because they don't know how their man gonna take it. So your girl could be interested, but she's not gonna present it to you. But if you present it to her, she might be like, "Oh, I got the perfect person,"
You know
because they
what's
already
crazy?
got picked out who they wanna, play with, do
What's
what they wanna do
crazy?
anyway.
Women will get a threesomes and all this shit to the motherfucking dusty foot niggas that don't give a fuck, that like to party. They can go to the club and meet a random
Well, why would you
motherfucker.
But the nigga that y'all with, you ain't doing none of that.
You want her to go give it to a threesome to the corporate?
No, I'm saying, listen, if this is my woman, I'm a
You
square
supposed to be comfortable
dude,
to do
and she
everything
don't do
I
a threesome with me, but she turn around and go out to the club and get bust overran or do a threesome with a rent or just a stranger. You see what I'm saying? That's how it normally
Maybe she
goes.
don't like him and like that anyway.
No, maybe she like him too much. I've heard women say, I don't want to give a threesome to my man. One, because I don't want him to change. I don't want to change the dynamics of our relationship. I don't want him to look at me a certain way. So it's it's a lot of.
I had guys who say they wouldn't ask their woman to be in a threesome, but they would do it.
Ask her.
No, they say they wouldn't even involve their woman in a threesome. They would have one, but their girl wouldn't be in it. It's something about their woman wouldn't be. He would be with her. He would be with another girl and another girl, but he wouldn't ask this woman to be. My homeboy told me that. He said, "Oh yeah, I do a threesome, but my woman wouldn't be involved in it."
I think as
Because
a
he said,
man,
I got too much respect for my woman. He said, but
You
if
ain't
she,
got that much
he
respect for
said-
your woman if you cheat
he
on her.
said if she wanted to do it, he said, I just don't think I would do it with her because he said
So he would let her
he's
go
saying
to
that he
somebody
knows
else?
that it will cause problems in their relationship. So he rather fuck two other girls. Because he knows that his woman is sensitive to a certain extent and she ain't gonna be able to, like you say, some women can handle it, some women can't.
I agree. Some women definitely can't.
Can't handle it, Like a guy asked me for a threesome, and I said, "Well, if no, I wouldn't do it because then I may want you to give me mine. Would you be willing? You want two girls, I want two guys, And it's not.
down for that bus though.
But that's not a bus though. It's the
That's
same
a
thing.
bus
It's
though,
called
sir.
it's called
Two
a family
guys running.
unit.
One got a
No, it's
penis in the
not.
mouth, one got a penis in the mouth. That's
A unit. You said a
It's a
unit.
family unit. We're sharing
family
love.
unit.
Why I gotta be a bus though?
That's what the guys don't call.
Now that might cause me to have an altercation because
Oh, it ain't.
No, it's not because of a
Niggas
woman.
gonna be
Like
slapping
boss-
fast.
like boss said, if it's this bigger than mine, I don't know.
Well, listen, and we talking the first episode. If I was to ever do some shit like that, which I won't,
It ain't gonna be with no
if
man.
we there, no, I'm just saying we was talking about the nigga dick bigger than mine. Hey, listen, I ain't gay or nothing, but I'm gonna glance you know what side eye and be like, God damn, that nigga working with some shit. I'm gonna be like, I'm
you
straight,
just
bro.
gonna leave.
She gonna be like, come on, baby. I'm gonna be like, I'm straight, baby. I'm straight.
You just gonna leave.
You already know what you're doing. They're doing nothing.
I just watched this motherfucker beat your brakes. Just beat them. And you telling me to come on?
Then you come with a little tube.
That motherfucker hammer. It's the Hulu now. I'm straight.
So you're gonna have to go first.
I most definitely gotta go first, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be like, and if that boy like, woo-wee, hey, I might just leave out the room and we might break up. And I'm gonna be like, I don't think I can, you know what I'm saying? Like it's certain guys like. You know, there's certain guys even that been on the show that be like, listen, man, they be busting 4-5 nuts. If I'm not gonna be having that, I can't mimic that type of show. So, you know, you go get 20, 30
But why you
minutes
gonna try to mimic it? You supposed to make your own show.
Nah, she know when a nigga put it down.
I got a question. So what would y'all say to people who have been in threesomes, who's down for a threesome but against a poly?
What's the difference?
Tell me.
That shit is the same.
You gotta explain that.
But no, because you have some women say, I do a threesome, but I don't want to be in a poly.
The only difference is.
So why? Okay, here go the question. Why would a woman who's been in a threesome avoid being in a poly relationship?
Because she don't want to continuously to share her nigga.
Okay.
A threesome is like, okay, I don't know,
Random
this
shit.
I might catch you next holiday, next Christmas, or next out of town trip. But this poly is we gotta wake up together and all that shit.
So do y'all think swingers and poly is like the same thing? Like when you
No.
swing?
No. I think one, you don't have no
rules.
You don't have to recognize this person afterwards.
That's
You
a
don't-
swinger?
Yeah, swinger. If you go somewhere, because they got swinger parties.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we can go do whatever we want to do at this party, but when we leave this party, I might
Stay
see
at
you
the
walk up
party.
the street and don't even say hi to you. I have no
whatever happened
responsibilities
at the
of
party, stay at the
acknowledging you.
party.
I have no responsibilities to you. I don't have to speak to you.
Have any of y'all been to a swingers party?
No.
I've never
I've
been
been
to
invited to
one.
one.
I've been invited. I've never been. They say it's one like right on Woodward somewhere, like a club.
But you have to be
invited.
invited. You gotta know
Yeah, you
somebody.
But I've never. Nah. I ain't swing. You know, the close I got to the swingers club was the what you call that motorcycle club over there on Finco, the Sad Kick. That's the closest that I've seen to
That's
some
the swingers?
Well, it was some swinging shit for me because I wasn't down for that bullshit. All I saw was the gauges come out. The lights went out, the doors.
You said a gauge?
Yeah, gauge guns. The gun, they pulled the guns out, the lights went out, the sirens started going. Bitches had on these outfits, and they was eating pussy, and gas was fucking girls. And I said, oh, wait a minute, I think I'm in the wrong area. I went to the front, I said, excuse me, ma'am, I think I need to go because this ain't my cup of tea. I thought this was the motorcycle. She said, oh, baby girl, this how we get down. I said, well, I don't get down like this, big girl. I got to get the fuck up out of here. I don't do this type of shit, so I had to go. So I walked all the way home from there. I walked all the way from there to Finkel. From Finkel
You was with
to
some of
Taylor.
your girls?
I ain't gonna say
Don't say
their
that
name,
you
but
was with some girls.
yeah, I was with some girls off the block we grew up with, and I'm like, what
Was they swinging?
type of shit? I guess they stayed. I went home. I guess they was down for
Well, you
it.
know what you need?
I
You need to
know.
go to one of them parties where they put that leash around your neck and
A
have
dominatrix.
Yeah, then they.
Oh, no.
And you get to crawl around.
I don't like that. I ain't no motherfucking dog, and I don't like
But you gotta be broken.
Bob, I saw your
No.
crawling action at that club that time.
You need to stop laughing. We have a special guest over there. I hope he remains silent. Don't get in it. Don't jump in it. No, but what I'm saying is that you have to be open to things like that. And I just felt, and I was young then. I think I was like 17, 18. And I'm like, oh, hell no. I just really started getting in the game. Let me
So,
go.
bro, you like me. You just pretty much one on.
I will be that way, but I'm private with it. I want to be that way with one person. I know I got some in me. You don't have that in you. I'm that way with one person. I don't want to be that way with a group of people. I don't want a group of people to see my alter ego. You know what I'm saying? I just want that one person to see it. So when he gone, that's Brian, baby. Oh yeah, you know, Brian, but you know, always a memory. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to be that way with everybody. Some people are comfortable being. I'm not comfortable being that way with everybody. Just put it like that. I'm not comfortable being that way with everybody.
So what about you, Chrissy? Are you comfortable being who you are with different men, or it's just that one special man that brings it out of you?
It depends. Cause
She got choked up.
Swallow on that.
She like, wait a minute.
Because some people can bring out stuff that other people can't.
So how do you dictate or determine what man bring out the whore?
I don't even think it's so much as the whore. I think it's
the comfortability.
being comfortable.
Yeah, it's the comfortability.
Being comfortable. Say for instance, if I had to choose between you and Dre, I probably would be more comfortable with Dre than I would be with you. Because I'm thinking in my mind, after I done did all this with you, gonna be this bitch, nasty bitch.
You wasn't saying that when you was sucking that pussy.
See, you gonna be talking shit. You gonna be running your mouth talking shit compared. But so I guess it's being like if you're judgmental or if you're not. Yeah, it's just being
But how do you dictate? I mean, that's because if a guy's more rugged, that makes you more comfortable because he's more.
If a guy's more rugged, he's not.
It's down to earth.
He's more down to earth. He's more open to certain things than a person that's more conservative.
Or they claim to be conservative with you.
But then with somebody else, like this too. A conservative guy might be uncomfortable too. He may be interested in that type of stuff. Like, boy, just said, I'm interested in it. It's just
never been brought to him.
It's never been brought to him. So maybe it could go both ways. You have to be able to bring that,
And yeah, you gotta be.
He gotta make that an ultimatum.
You gotta make it. You gotta be.
I don't even know how to.
He gotta make it
ultimatum. Why?
If you meet a chick and you gotta think, these are the things, just like you see him had a conversation, I want to be married, I want to have a child, we're going to be monogamous, whatever. That's part of a conversation. The part of the conversation, listen, I ain't never had a threesome. This is on the bucket list. Yeah. And if you're not comfortable with this,
you're wrong for that.
Why? If I put it on the floor?
Because you don't have to. Because once you say if you're not comfortable, all he got to do is say, I don't know what I've been thinking about having a threesome. I never had one. What you ever thought about it? She could say yeah, but you can't make her do it.
Well, listen, you saying if you're not comfortable, well, I don't want to waste your time. So you eliminate it right there. If you do it the way you talking about, you get involved with this person, y'all done built a relationship, and then out the blue, you say, I was thinking about having a threesome, and what you think about it?
She might want to have one too.
At that point, if she's thinking no, that ain't what she's into. Now what you doing? You're putting the seed and dropping the seed to think.
But I don't think you should put no ultimatum on it though. You don't put no ultimatum on it though. I don't think you should say, well, if you ain't into it, then I'm not, because that if she ain't into it, she ain't into it.
Well, Chrissy, if your man gave you an ultimatum of doing a threesome, and if that's something that he wanted, he never had, how would that make you feel?
Ultimatum?
Yeah. Like he said, ultimatum.
So if I don't do it, then
it's not your man. This is the beginning of introduction.
But you still
listen. If I just met Chrissy, we're not even in a relationship.
And that's what you gonna tell her.
Listen, let me tell you. If we're discussing what we want in a relationship, she's saying, "Well, I want to be married. I want to have a child." You can say either I want kids or not, and you can also sit here and say, "Well, listen, I've never had.
This is what I expect. I would like to have.
This is what I will want if we continue on into a relationship. This got to be like doing the dating phase."
Oh, she can agree to it, but never do it.
Oh, well then guess what? We're done.
You didn't say we was gonna break up if we didn't do it. You just said.
That's the whole purpose of communicating.
I didn't hear break up in that contract.
Breakup is the file.
He didn't say the word break up.
I shouldn't have to, Bob.
Yeah, you do. You gotta be specific. You gotta be very. You gotta word shit right. Now, what it gonna go in my man's motherfucker? You didn't say we was gonna break up. You said you was interested.
So,
and I said,
if we come to you and say, okay, so if you don't do this, we gonna break up. Then what you gonna do?
Well, we ain't even gonna be together anyway. Because first I'm gonna feel like he's putting pressure on me. Like you gonna try to make me do something. You're not gonna make me suck no pussy. So if I don't want to do it, I'm not gonna
make
do
you, Barb. You just
now then, if he swing on me, I just swing it the other way. Well, damn, I've been interested in John and Kevin. What you think?
What is up, Barb? What is
Barb like that busto. She like that busto. She like that double. She like that double pie.
I don't feel like it's nothing wrong.
Okay, so have you experienced that?
I've never experienced.
Would you like to?
Hey, if it's down for the offer.
Oh, okay.
So you're telling me,
hold on,
if y'all do, hold on, we gonna get this together. So you telling me if your man say, you know what, baby, I was thinking about something. It might sound kind of weird.
Shit.
Oh, okay, Lo. We got that established.
But I'm saying, when I keep bringing that up, I bring it up for a reason because I still don't feel like it's a lot of women that I've met that say that they wouldn't mind having sex with two guys. They don't think nothing's wrong with it. But it's you see how quick they judge you? You doing what y'all call it, a train. Or you want to do this. Why it can't be just a woman enjoying sex with two men? Just like a man.
Because no man wants
AJ
that
Johnson said she did it when she turned 50.
That's what you call a fun girl.
She said she did it when she turned 50. AJ Johnson.
Okay.
Baby boy.
Oh.
Baby boy mama.
She pump fake. She already been bust though. She just wanted to.
Yeah, but see, you know what?
I don't think it should be called a bust though. I think it should
goes
just
back
be
to what I be saying.
enjoying.
Women do all these things.
But women have no busts?
They
What
want
y'all
a man
call
to put them on a pedestal and hold them to this standard. But your past tells a lot about who you are. If a woman, like how Barb was just saying, you know what, she want 2-3 men.
Hold on, now wait a minute, motherfucker. I didn't say Barb. You said like Barb said she want 2-3 motherfuckers.
Well, you
I didn't say that. I didn't say I was open to shit. I said I was talking shit. I said, but it is women out here
But are
that
you
wouldn't
one of
mind.
them?
No, I'm not.
Okay, now we got that established.
Okay, well then change the wording.
Okay,
then,
well Barb is
motherfucker.
not a busto.
No, fuck you.
Like, what's a busto? I don't know. You're confusing me, Barb.
Whatever.
But what I'm saying, if a woman wants to be with several men at the same time, in my opinion, I don't see no reasonable man accepting her as his own, as her protector, as her provider. Because he's going to say, you just a fun girl. Mm-hmm. Fun girls is somebody you call when it's time to have fun. But when it comes time to get the business, she won't be sitting at the table.
So men that are married as swingers, just his wife's a fun girl?
No, if he a swinger, he might be getting the python and the thumbs too.
But you know what? I have known women to say that, you know, you got men that, you know, say a lot of them is businessmen that they'll come and pay them $500, $1,000 to fuck them with them the things. So you
really? That's a nice offer.
Well, but you got men.
That's all you got to do is go.
But they married, they got a family and everything. But they don't want their wives to look at them a certain way. So
but I'm saying you don't have to participate.
You fucking them with.
Oh, I'm doing it with the thing, but I'm still gonna get $1,000.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good offer, ladies.
You got the type of men that do that type of stuff. But my whole point that I'm making is when you dealing with certain type of women, like if I found out my girl was fucking a man in his ass with one of them things, and then she talking about, well, baby, let's get married. Nah.
Why wouldn't you marry her, boss?
Because her mindset. Now,
She's trying to do me. She's not gonna
try to do
you
it.
ain't fucked a nigga before. So
she didn't fuck him, the dildo did.
But she put the force behind the dildo.
Well, that's all she did. She was just a mechanical help.
Okay, that's right. And for that reason, she gonna be single.
Well, see, that's stupid to me. That's dumb.
That's why you're not a man.
You shouldn't even think like that.
Can you imagine a woman sitting at the table telling, well, you know what, in my younger days, I used to fuck niggas. Everybody gonna look at you like, damn, your girl just said she had a history
well, for
of fucking
$2,000-$3,000, who cared what you was looking at her for? She was getting $2,000-$3,000.
And that's why she'll be a fun girl.
Oh, well, she'll probably get married before. She'll probably get married before the girl that's doing everything right. Because hoes is
50, 60 years old, still putting single on her application.
That's what you say.
Well, that's how it go, Bob.
Okay, so what y'all think what's the conclusion to this?
Well, I'm gonna dive in first because I sit up here and listen to what you guys said, and I am very surprised on some of the things that were said.
Okay,
but
well, go ahead.
But
talk to him.
Well, hey, my opinion, I think it could be beneficial. Mm-hmm. I think only from a man perspective, though. Mm-hmm. I don't think no man will accept his woman getting pounded out by another man, and then she expecting for him still to carry on his daily activities, because it'll be fucking me up. I'm at work and I'm working a backhoe, and I'm like, damn, this nigga was grabbing the fire. I better fuck around and pull the main or something. So for me, I don't think no man can picture his woman getting took down through there and then carry on his everyday life. Now, on the other hand, for a woman, I think she built for it. I think women are built for, you know what, to share men. They have been cheated on all their lives. Every woman been cheated on. So they're used to it. So if a man say, you know what, baby, I'm not going to cheat on you. I'm going to bring this woman in and now you're gonna know about it. You're gonna take part in it, and I want you to be in agreement with it. Once she agree with it, I think that would be very beneficial because now he got more than enough coochie at home. He got enough headache at home, stress, all the stuff that comes with having a woman. He got tabs too. So I don't think he'll be looking for no outside vagina. So I think he will be fulfilled. So I think it works for a man and not a woman.
Well, for Barb, I think it's not agreeable upon because I feel like that women are emotional, and I think once the contract is drawn up, she's gonna agree to it, and then once she see how things are going, she's gonna get in her feelings and say, okay, I don't want to do this no more. I want it to stop. Then once she says that, even if he breaks it off, understanding the fact that he's already attracted to this woman sexually doesn't mean he's not gonna keep on fucking with her, even if he do agree to say, okay, it's over with, the girl gone or whatever. So for me, I would say no to a poly just because of that thing right there. But then we're gonna get back to what I say. I say if you can ask for it, you should be able to receive it too at the same time. If you want a woman to engage in certain activities, you should be able to engage in her dreams too. So I don't think it's no disrespect on the end. I just think it's all down for what people do.
Okay. So I feel if it's something that was agreed upon with, the female and male, then it is what it is. Have fun. Enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Okay, that was
That's
the
simple.
last word. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Conversation with the OGs. Yeah.